Hey everybody, this is Chris with Hotspot Metals in Chicago. Wow, how about those flames at the beginning, huh? It's totally singed off all my hair. Anyway, just having a great time working with my video production software and maybe got out of hand there. But I do kind of like those hotspot flames. Anyway, this is a quick update just to discuss the weekend bullion price and premium report and to explain a few new things that you find on there this week. Last week was the first week for the report, so we didn't have a premium change column as you see over here. I set last week as a baseline, and going forward now, we'll be able to track and plot the change in premiums among dealers. And the premium column, the reason why I call it the true premium is because every dealer seems to display a different spot price. So what we've done is we're using one benchmark price across all dealers, and that would be the CFD price that you see on the hotspotmetals.com live charts page. So at the close on Friday, that is the benchmark we use. Could be a few cents more, could be a few cents less, depending on where you go and look, but we're using one price across the board. That's the main point. Of course, if we look at the other dealers, and look here at APMEX, they would say gold closed at $1,330. SD Bullion would say the gold closed at $1301.53, and JM Bullion says gold closed at $1301.63. And of course, Provident has another price on gold. Where did here we go. Come on, I just had it in view here. Anyway, Provident had another price, off by just a few cents, 25 cents, 30 cents, a dollar. Doesn't matter. The important thing is we're using one benchmark price across the board to compare all the major high volume bullion dealers to see which way premiums are going. This week, as you can see in the premium change column, for both American Silver Eagles and Silver Maples, the silver premiums actually dropped a little bit. In fact, Provident looks to have dropped their premium by 31 cents, Bold Precious Metals by 22. So whether they're just trying to get in line with competition or if it really means anything, I think a few cents like that probably don't. But over time and under different conditions, premiums charged for precious metals can mean a whole lot. Down here on the gold column, the most significant thing I see that is invisible to most people from week to week is that the premium on gold has gone up, and except for APMEX, dropped their premium by 10 cents, but SD Bullion, JM Bullion, Provident Metals, all up over $1.50. So over time, we'll track these premiums. We'll see where they go. I'm just looking at the entry-level price bracket right now. That would be 1 to 20, 1 to 19, 1 to 20 kind of purchase that the typical small investor like myself would buy at. Sometimes I buy, I try to get that 100 price bracket if I can, but most of the times and most people I think are buying in this bracket. I may do a couple more brackets as we go forward, but I think this bottom bracket is a good indication of what kind of pricing mechanisms or pricing strategies some of these large volume dealers might have. One thing to keep in mind that isn't really clear is that I take that closing price, compare it to our benchmark price on live charts page, and that's good from Friday night at 5 p.m. up until an actual pre-market opening at 4 p.m. Eastern before the 5 p.m. full open. Now that pre-market open, it looks to me to be a time when the actual exchanges can adjust the spot prices, and I think that makes sense because news can happen over weekend to affect that spot price, and so their chance is from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Sunday, and then at 5 p.m. New York or Eastern time, that's when the rest of the market opens, and I think forex and precious metals traders can get into the futures market. So anyway, good thing to check on Sunday night. Maybe check in at 4 p.m. and see if it's jumped up or down as a starting point for the next 24 hours market. And then 5 o'clock when the live action starts. Those are great checkpoints. I like to check on Sunday night. I like to check in the morning. I try not to keep too obsessed with it from day to day, but it's interesting and fun, and you can find all the action and the news at hotspotmetals.com, live charts, hotspotmetals.com, news feed. That's another place to look, and the fun is to see what kind of news or economic reports, which is also on the live charts page. Economic reports, there's a whole calendar there that tells you who's speaking when, what reports come out what day, and these things always have a great effect on the market. So it's kind of fun to watch the charts above as you just found an event on the calendar below. Anyway, this is Chris with Hotspot Metals in Chicago, signing off with big flames.